Hi everyone, this is Christine. It is Friday, May 29, 2015. It's in the evening. I wasn't gonna make this video, but I just watched Lively's recent video, and towards the end, well, at the beginning, like the first 1/4 of the video, and then at the last 3/4 of the video, she's talking about a parking lot. And she said her dream was like 4 or 5 days ago, and that's about when I had mine too. And my dreams, 2 of them were about a parking lot also. They were, my last dream was maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and then the one before that was maybe 2 days before that. So I don't remember dates, but it was recent. It was this week and last week. So because Lively's talking about parking lot, I'm going to share them. My first dream was me sitting in a car, and it was like New York City type of road or environment. But I don't know if I was parked or just sitting still. I think I might have pulled up and I was parked. And it was getting to be dark. The sun was going down. There was a gentleman on the left-hand side of the parking lot. So I had just pulled in, and there was like a building here. This is the car, and then there's a gentleman standing there, and he was waiting for me. And when I pulled up, he saw me, but he had been standing there waiting for me for a while. And he started walking over towards me, and I started getting nervous, because I thought he was gonna come and hijack me or rob me or kill me or something. I didn't know what, but I started getting nervous as he was walking towards my car. Now, your gut instinct is to lock the door so that he can't get in. And I looked at the lock on the door of the driver's side door, but I couldn't. For some reason, I couldn't reach over and lock the door. I just left it unlocked. I wanted to reach for the door and lock it, because I was afraid if he opened the door, he would like pull me out and carjack the car or do something. I didn't know what. But I was nervous that he was walking over towards me, and I was not able to lock the door, either in time, or I didn't get it done at all. So he ended up opening the door, and it didn't say anything. He didn't pull me out. He just got in and sat down in the driver's side seat. Now, I'm sitting in the driver's side seat, okay? There's a console between. There's like bucket seats in this car, so maybe it's a sports car, I don't know. But there's bucket seats, and there's a console in between separating the 2 seats. I was sitting in the driver's side seat, obviously. He comes over and sits down in the car, opens the door, sits down in the car, and pushes me or squashes me towards the center of the console. And somehow, I don't know how, but we both ended up fitting in this chair, but in the bucket seat, the driver's side bucket seat. But eventually, I got moved over to the passenger side, and he was the one in the driver's side. He never said anything to me. He never talked to me. He never pulled me out of the car, nothing like that. But he just came in and pushed me, and I ended up eventually, I don't know if I went over the console or through it or what happened, but eventually I ended up in the passenger side seat and he ended up in the driver's side seat. And then I woke up. So then 2 days later, I had another dream about a parking lot. I was standing in my bedroom, and I don't know if it was this apartment, but I just knew it was a bedroom, and I was looking out the window at a parking lot below that had cars parked where they were facing me and cars parked where they were facing the other direction. And all of a sudden, rocks started falling from the sky, and people were in the parking lot panicking, screaming and wondering what was going on. I was watching it and was also thankful that I was inside the building. I was inside my bedroom watching this through a window. I wasn't outside. Then I found myself outside in the parking lot, and it had, like, the people had cleared out. The rocks were still there, and they were like big boulder rocks. They weren't little hail rocks or anything. They were like big boulders. The rocks were still in the road, and it was like, or in the parking lot, and it was kind of like the city had been destroyed and was in ruins. And I noticed that all the cars were gone. And then I noticed that there was a parking, like a multi-layered parking garage, you know, the type that you can park on like 3 or 4 levels or 5 levels, whatever, and you have to just, you know, drive around in circles to get up to the next level. Wow, I just thought about that. When you have to drive around in circles to get up to the next level, that's like the spiral staircase, climbing the staircase to heaven. I just thought about that. But anyway, then all of a sudden I saw this parking garage, and apparently there was a parking garage in this parking lot that wasn't there when I was standing in my bedroom window, but it was now there outside. So I went into the parking garage, and because all the cars were in the parking lot were gone, including mine, and I didn't know what had happened. So then I went into the parking garage, and it turns out that the landlord of the buildings, you know, like the apartment building, I guess, that I was living in, the landlord who owned all these buildings, he had apparently a spare key to all the cars, and he moved all of the cars into the parking garage before all the rocks fell. So everything and everybody was safe, but it was like a New York City scenery. I was in some kind of a big city with alleys and, you know, brick buildings, and it was kind of dirty, the city was, but the rocks had kind of destroyed it too. So it was kind of like a city in ruins. But I don't know, the people were sort of gone. They had scattered and were running around, and I was in a peaceful place. I ended up walking like around the parking lot, or the parking garage building on the other side. And anyway, I just wanted to share that because Lively was talking about parking lots in her dream that she had about 4 or 5 days ago, and I had this second dream about 4 or 5 days ago, and then the first dream I had 2 days prior to that. So I just thought I'd share. I don't know if there's anything to it, but okay. Thanks, everyone. Hope you're all having a great evening and a great week and weekend, and take care. God bless, and I'll talk to you again soon in the next video. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.